Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to more first round, only the strong action. And making his way into the arena, one of the odds-on favorites to win tonight's tournament, the man of miracles, David Faith. Reason being, his very upbringing in wrestling almost tailor-makes him perfect for this pure rules environment. A graduate of the University of Michigan, a product of their legendary wrestling program. Faith is an All-American and a national champion in the heavyweight division 2 consecutive years in college. He's also seen many successes here in professional wrestling before becoming a part of the XWA. And like many others in this tournament, is looking for his first taste of championship gold with the pure title. And we go from one of the favorites to, without question, the wild card of this tournament. A man who is the polar opposite of David Faith in the fact that his place here in a pure rules environment is quite questionable, because there isn't anything pure about the man that is known as Adrian Aries. Of course, 2012 Rookie of the Year, he came in and made an immediate impact here in the XWA with his almost sociopathic, violent tendency. This man is flat out dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, the fact that he's here and in this tournament, I don't really know what President Carmella Blackheart was thinking when she put him in, but here he is, and much like Faith, looking for his first championship. Wouldn't it be ironic, a man like Adrian Aries being the first pure champion of the YouTube era here in the XWA? Well, it could happen. And the pure championship would take on a completely different meaning altogether if it were to be on the shoulder or around the waist of this man, who said before earlier that he is pure wrestling, as in he is pure violence. And that right there tells you everything that you need to know about Adrian Aries' motivations. But now we have both men standing in the center of the ring. And David Faith, Adrian Aries, ready for action. Collar and elbow tie up now, and Aries takes advantage with a front headlock and a back suplex. Aries now from behind, following up with another back suplex. I don't know if that's necessarily smart strategy on the part of Aries, trying to out-suplex a suplex machine, but that was an impressive jumping high knee there by Aries. But now David Faith with the counter, showing Aries how it's done. That's how you do a suplex. Now a corkscrew neck breaker. And another suplex. Back suplex of his own now by Faith, who, as I said, All-American, 2-time national champion from the University of Michigan, one of the most storied wrestling programs in the world. Nice backbreaker there by Faith. He's been a tag team champion. He's been a world champion. And now he's taking a series of running DDTs by Aries. And right now it looks like he's taking a page out of Jung Suzuki's book, aiming for the head of David Faith. Series of shots right there. Now another front headlock by Aries and a back elbow to the chin. Remember, the winner of this match will face off against Jung Suzuki in the second round of the tournament. Suzuki successfully defeating Drake Manning using an onslaught of offense targeting the head and neck of the Canadian. And we're seeing a similar strategy be employed here by Aries, who only gets a 2 count after that front falling DDT. Standard scoop slam right there by Aries, who now applies a camel clutch. Another questionable strategy. Obviously, David Faith is a lot more versed in submission wrestling than Aries, who is more of a brawler, if anything. Doesn't have that hold on for very long, but I guess it did serve its purpose in slowing the pace down. And when that happens, Adrian Aries is in the driver's seat. There goes that wicked double A spine buster, as he calls it. Shades of the great enforcer Arn Anderson. And now Aries seething, picking his spot. What's he gonna do? Oh my God. He calls that finisher sudden death. And can it be enough to advance him to the second round? No. Kick out by Faith at 2. But Aries now, with Faith in the corner, he has been in full control of this match for the past few minutes. I guess maybe not. A timely counter right there by Faith, who flies in with a clothesline. And another German suplex. A wake-up call by Faith now, who finds himself with an offensive barrage of his own, trying to will himself back into this match. Another German suplex. And a hard shot right there to the face of Adrian Aries. Not known for throwing with the hands is Faith. Obviously more of a amateur style about holds and throws and submissions. But Faith has been known to throw down when he needs to. But Faith right now is the one who is slowing the pace down with this submission maneuver. And a unique one at that. He's got Aries close to tapping out. What a unique kind of a leg lock of some sort here. Applying pressure to the back of the calf muscle, putting extra stress on the kneecap of Adrian Aries. And you better believe it, Aries has got to be feeling that one. And if he didn't, then the chop block certainly made matters worse. And now an ankle lock applied center of the ring. David Faith showing us submission 101 here tonight. And it looks as if Faith has also picked himself a target in the form of the legs of Adrian Aries, which is definitely a unique strategy that could only flourish here in a pure rules environment when one doesn't have to worry about rope breaks. But Aries back on the attack. Series of clotheslines and a power slam. Center of the ring, and oh God. Aries in the corner, picking his spot, and it looks like he's gonna go for the headhunter. That sickening punt kick right to the side of Faith's temple. But he's not done yet. Adrian Aries is far from done. This is a man who enjoys causing as much pain and suffering to his opponents as possible. And that was the Hammer of Ares, his patented finishing maneuver, and that's gotta be it. 2. No. Somehow, David Faith managing to pick himself up after a headhunter kick and the Hammer of Ares. But you know he has to be hurt right now. Once again, Ares applying that camel clutch submission maneuver, just torquing right at the back of the neck and the spine of David Faith. But just like that, Faith back on the attack. That was a Russian leg sweep, and that was a capture suplex. Like I said, one of the suplex masters is David Faith, and here goes another one. Exploder, tossing Ares right to the center of the ring. And the swinging fisherman suplex, the SFS, signature maneuver of Faith. And what's he gonna do now? Another German suplex. And a knee to the back of the neck. David Faith trying to get something going here. Falling neck breaker. And this has become a war of attrition, so to speak, with both men just trying to hit a barrage of moves to wear the other man down and get the pinfall or submission. Whipped to the ropes now by Faith. And another unique technique by David Faith, a flying European uppercut. Nothing unique about that though, swinging neck breaker. Just when one guy gets the upper hand, the other one takes it back. That's been the entire pace of this match. But a series of strikes there. And Ares, fall away slam. Adrian Ares right now has got to be thinking up something, some way that he can put David Faith away, because he's thrown everything in the book at the Man of Miracles to no avail. But will this be the finisher? A second Hammer of Ares. And we've seen a lot of finishers being applied so far, and we're only one match in. Another 2 count though. David Faith showing some intestinal fortitude. He knows what's at stake here. All of these men know what's at stake here. The Pure Rules Championship. You're not going to go down without the fight of your life in a situation, a scenario like this. This Only the Strong tournament. And Adrian Ares now, maybe you might be seeing a little bit of frustration in him. Mounting Faith with those strikes onto the head. He's trying his damnedest to put this match away and just can't seem to get the job done. But wait a second, there goes Faith again with another one of those counters, taking the back, but took too long to follow up. Snapmare there by Ares, and it looks like he's going to go for a second headhunter. I do not know if David Faith is going to be able to survive 2 of these. Oh my God. The thud of Ares' boot against the side of Faith's head is just sickening. This has got to be it now. He's seething. Wait a second. Faith just countered out of nowhere, and what? Oh my God. A counter out of nowhere, and now David Faith applies the revelation. You want to talk about innovative submission maneuvers? I don't know what you call this aside from effective. Nobody has escaped from that move yet, and Adrian Aries just became the latest victim of what is probably one of the most effective submission maneuvers in the XWA. Dare I say, in professional wrestling. Here is the final moments there. Aries did not know what to do, trying to find a way to finish Faith. He went for something, Faith countered, and then Faith applies the revelation and picks up the victory. Wow. That was sudden right there, ladies and gentlemen. And it's moves like that that are exactly the reason why David Faith is one of the favorites to win tonight's tournament and become the new Pure Champion. I know Jun Suzuki had to be backstage watching this match because guess what, Suzuki? You're up next to face this man in the second round of the tournament. So now we have one half of the semifinals already set up. It will be New Japan World Heavyweight Champion Jun Suzuki against the Man of Miracles David Faith. And we'll begin the second half of the first round after this break. Representing World's Finest, the Spartan Legionarius against Rising Star Jesse Rising. Stay tuned.